In other parts of the course, I'm going to be showing you tools for finding influencers, tools that aggregate influencers, services for that.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
But in this video, what I'm going to show you is a manual way to do that. And you can do this on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. It's the same thing. I'm just going to use Twitter for now. And you see what I did? I searched for the hashtag inspiration. You don't have to go through hashtags. Like if you're on YouTube, you can just search for inspiration. And literally what I'll do, first of all, it shows me a lot of the popular accounts on this. That's fine. You can click through these accounts like inspirational women and you can see what's there and all that. But if we just go back to that hashtag search, you'll see what's active now. Usually the way it works is they put some really popular tweets on top and then less popular tweets, they just kind of go down, down, down. And all you have to do is just go like this, scroll down a little bit to where the tweets happen, and then you look at the people who are posting. Okay, so I've never seen this, Jennifer Myers. And I'll make this a little bigger. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the screen. We don't know anything about her. She's talking about writers and inspiration. And what we would do is we would just click on her and we would see, like, is she a fit for promoting what we need to promote? So she's an author and you can see she's a mom, and we can look at her tweets and see what level of engagement does she get on her tweets. Now, she's very unlikely to be one of those influencers that buys engagement, because it's not like she's pitching us to do this. She's really just tweeting out, she's just using her Twitter. We can trust the engagement of her tweets a little bit more. And you see, she basically gets a tiny bit of engagement, a little bit of retweets. This one got more. So you see, she has a following that likes her. I mean, she has comments, she's got retweets, things are active. So she's a good person with a good, maybe a small audience, but like an engaged audience. So we would see, is she a fit for what you are promoting? Because we found her because the assumption was that inspiration. So like if you have some kind of an inspirational coaching or account or product, she would be a good fit, possibly, potentially. And all you have to see is like the kind of inspiration that she does. Is it a match for you? If it is, you can reach out to her. Either you can follow her, you can ask, to DM her, or you can just find her email very easily. Jennifer Myers writer, you can search that on Google, you'll find her site. If you can't, just move on. But very often you just find their site and then you just go like next, next, next. Okay, so we don't know who this Rumiana person is, and we're going to click her. She's only got like 5,000 followers. I don't know. She's a physician. She probably makes more money than she needs from our sponsored tweets. We probably wouldn't bother, but you get the idea. You basically just go down the list, and on YouTube there's like hundreds and hundreds of influencers or micro influencers who are talking about inspiration. On Twitter there's hundreds of people talking about that, and you don't need to hire all of them. You just need to hire one or two at a time and see how it works out for you. And this is likely going to be very inexpensive, so you can just test this out, see if it works for you. Generally on Twitter the engagement is not big, and people typically don't buy stuff from Twitter. They're a little more likely to engage from Instagram, a little more likely from YouTube, especially if like a video is made specifically about your company and your brand. But I'm just using this as an example of how you can manually find many potential influencers. And you can even go on Google and search for like motivational blogs, and boom, right away you'll have motivational influencers. And same thing with podcasts. You search for that, and then you can also look at different hashtags. You see like related hashtag to motivation is inspiration, is wellness, there's a few hashtags that are in that space, so this is just a manual way to find nearly an unlimited number of influencers.